Time to call the regular monthly meeting of the Paintsville Utilities Commission, Monday, April 4th, 2016. First on the agenda is roll call. Mitch Kenner.
Here.
Mike Schmidt.
Here.
Walter Preston.
Here.
Lincoln Master.
Here.
Next item on the agenda is the review and approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of March 7th, 2016.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Next up on the agenda is the review and approval of the operating report.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Next up on the agenda is the presentation and approval of construction pay requests.
You have several requests in front of you there. First is on the Kentucky 321 water and sewer line relocation. From Bo Cook, invoice number 14, $8,118.84. Be funded by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, and we have received those funds.
Make any discussion or
Make a motion to pay this.
do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, next on the water line extension for Stapleton Branch and Lowe's Castle Branch, the AML project. At Bell Engineering invoice number 160190, $8,900. Invoice number 2 from Aikens Construction Company, $94,360.50, both funded by AML.
Make a motion that we pay this.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And on the water line replacement to servicing Cross Creek, invoice number 160191 from Bell Engineering, $810.50. Be funded by Paintsville Utilities. We'll be applying for FEMA reimbursement.
Make a motion to pay this one.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? On that one, Bob, have we heard anything from the FEMA representatives on this project? Or
Actually, he was in my office this afternoon and indicated that the paperwork was with FEMA and he's waiting for it to come back to him for final signature.
okay.
The last one on this list is regarding the wastewater treatment plant rehabilitation. Engineering services from Cantech, invoice number 1, $19,894, funded by Paintsville Utilities.
Make a motion we pay this one.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, we had another one handed to me just before the meeting started that relates back to the 321 line relocation project. It's from Boca Enterprises, the contractor on the job. The total contract is $725,940. This pay request is $306,022.27, and that is for the materials they have on the ground, less retainage.
Make a motion that we approve that on contingent of the funds coming from KDOT.
Second. Second.
All those in favor of?
Aye.
Opposed? That takes care of the pay request. Next up is the review and approval of the monthly invoices. I had one question on that, Bob. I noticed that we had one thing from Advanced Auto that was 91 days and over. Was that something, a bill we had not paid, or is that something that they owe us?
That's actually a credit they owe us. So we just need to go and spend some money with them to get that back.
Okay.
They won't refund you. Order something that didn't fit.
Make a motion we pay the bill.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next up on the agenda is the departmental reports. Anybody got any questions or comments about the departmental reports?
If they have anything to add to their reports.
Just one thing, the Stapleton branch line has been pressure tested in the past.
And you all are still working together to correlate all the information needed to go forward with that, trying to finalize the phase 1 of the water projects.
Correct.
Have you ever any more talks with the county about the phase 2 they requested before, or
We've not.
is that something that we want to look into? Because we at one time had talked about maybe picking a few of those off there to do and put something together.
It's been some time since I've had a discussion with the judge about that. That's something we would like to be able to go as far as we can, but the money's still available. Water everybody we can.
Well, I know that wasn't one of those lines when a woman came in here months ago asking about trying to get that one done. And we talked about if funds were available, we could try to look into that, and that's why I didn't know if there's still a hold up on the county. Would we want to try to expand and pick and choose a few of those and maybe try to get a project going just with us funding it?
We will have those conversations with Judge Daniel.
Okay. If there's no other comments about the departmental reports, go straight into old business. Was there anything on here with old business to look at, Bob?
I don't have anything unless anybody has any questions about anything.
If there's no questions or comments about old business, we'll move on to number 8, the new business. First item on the agenda is opening bids on the surplus vehicles.
We do have a few. Who would like to open these so we can try to keep track of it? Yeah, we did provide a bid form, but they weren't required to use it, so if something comes out, something else will be fine. Yeah, I think at least one person submitted 3 different envelopes for 3 different vehicles, so I'm keeping score on it. Watch for that.
They all received timely.
Yes.
Don't have to worry about the envelopes.
So what are we gonna do? Split these up?
Okay, the vehicles identified, we have something with DT1, which is a 91 GMC dump truck. T906 is a 98 GMC K2500. DT1 is a 1999 Dodge 3500. And T941 is a 1997 Ford F-150. Do that online.
Like Christmas.
Yeah. Keep looking for another $23 check in there.
2309.
23
And 9 cents.
Now some of these have 1 bid, some of them have 4 bids. on these sheets, correct?
Well, here's one individual, got 4 separate bids.
And you're not, there's no way to really put them in different piles, is there?
I guess you need somebody to kind of tabulate it and do something.
You know, everybody's got a tab sheet, probably won't do it. You keep up with this pretty good, don't you? I'm pretty pleased with the number of bids we got. Look at how the amounts are, but the number's pretty good.
Let's just get rid of them.
Let's start with this one, see if it's different looking. Okay, this is from Adams Used Auto Parts, truck BT1, $750. The Chevy truck.
What was that first one?
BT1.
$750.
And who was it?
Adams Used Auto Parts. Chevy truck, $500.
I have a Chevy truck there.
That's it. GMC.
It's not a Chevy.
That's right.
Well, they just
There we go.
The Ford truck, $350.
From Adams.
That's also from Adams.
450.
Is that 3 or 4? 450?
350.
Oh, I thought you said
$350. The next one is from Tim Conley. Truck DT1, $1,200.
Wow.
T906, $851.
playing the game.
BT1, $851.51. T941, $651.
He played the prices right.
He's
The
been
next
at
one
Walmart
is
too much.
Gary DeLong, bidding only on T906, $651. You good?
And then what was the first name of the Delane?
Gary.
Gary, thank you.
Too low anyhow.
Next is Crace Wrecker Service. It bids on all 4. DT1, $1,680.
1061.
1680, 1680.
T906, $655. BT1, $380. T941, $150.
You said 150. He's out anyway.
His next bidder is Gerald, Jerrel, Fannin, on DT1, $1,257. T906, $810. BT1, $452. T941, $712. Next is Raymond Ratliff. Bids only on T941, $351.
Now, which one he bid on?
The Ford 941,
You get how much?
$351. Next bidder is Mike Conley. Bids only on DT1, $1,860. Next is Jimmy Ratliff, also bidding only on DT1, $1,400. Next bidder is Sammy Spence, also bidding for DT1, $1,850. Brandon Lemaster, is all for DT1, $125.
What is a real problem there?
That's really probably the.
Yeah.
Don't think you brought that one.
He never
That's a
saw that
zero
truck.
off of it.
T906, $311. BT1, $225. T941, $420. I think you've got enough room. I didn't expect this many bids down here. This is Click Brothers. DT1, $1,500. T906, $1,000. That's all we did on.
Got that one so far.
Yep.
Ronald Blanton. No, he knows. DT1, $703. T906, $633. BT1, $577. Did not bid on the other one.
What was for the GMC 906?
906 was $633.
633.
Very good. Saul Jackson, that's SOL, Saul Jackson. DT1, $1,201. T906, $505.50. T941, $405.50. And BT1, $505.50. That seems to be it.
Mike Conley got the dump truck. Cook Brothers got 906. Tim Conley got BT1. And Gerald Fannin got T941. What you all got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get Adams for the BT1?
BT1.
Well, 880 for
851 was
Craig's.
Tim Conley.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who got the BT1? Tim Conley?
Yeah. 851.51.
Yeah. And the T941, who got it?
T941 at $712 was Gerald Fannin.
Right.
I'll make a motion to accept the bids from Mike Conley for $1,860 on the 1991 GMC dump truck. We accept the bid from Click Brothers in the amount of $1,000 for the 1998 GMC K2500. The bid from Tim Conley for $851.51 on the 1999 Dodge 3500. And a bid from Gerald Fannin for $712 on the 1997 Ford F-150.
Second.
All those opposed? All those in favor?
Aye.
Next on the agenda is the Van Leer Sewer Project.
Okay, the commission previously voted to waive the impact fees for the 22 parcels in exchange for easements. We've learned that some of those parcels have got multiple residences or structures, facilities on them. We need to expand that to as many as 40 if needed. We're looking at least 35.
Was you able to look into what impact that would have on the line, having that many close together, or
That wouldn't be a problem.
no problems?
I'll make a motion that we waive the impact fees on the additional customers for the Van Lair Sewer Project.
Is this
Second.
property owners or just customers? Which one you talking about?
It's property owners. People got rental properties and multiple things on one piece of property.
Because one of the fellows said that he was told down here that if he wasn't a property owner, he wasn't gonna get a free hookup. And I said, well, there has to be a property owner whether you're renting or not. There would be a property owner that owns that rental.
Yeah.
But he
But
said
what
they were told that they would not have a free hookup if they didn't
Was
have.
told here.
If they didn't have, if they weren't. a
Maybe they
property
own property past where the line's being laid, so it's a matter of how could they get access.
That conversation would be in or who with, but that's wouldn't be appropriate.
So who's available for free tap hookup?
It's the properties.
Whoever owns the easement, whoever's granting us the easement.
And
But-
up to 40 taps for those 22 parcels.
But do we need to look into that further as far as somebody may own property behind somebody, but they use a public road to get to that, and if they want sewer, then they're pretty far off from that. So how would they be able to get sewer to them?
I'd find a way to get a line to it, but you wouldn't. That wouldn't require an easement for this project.
Right, but they're not exactly adjacent to the project.
Right.
And like I said, that's why I was looking more into it. Where does all these things could come from? You know, if somebody's contacted one of the commissioners about that, then it's something that needs to be looked into better.
Didn't the
What kind of
county though,
impact?
the county got all this information, didn't they?
Yes.
The county judges people got all the,
Yeah.
apparently this is all there is. I don't know if that,
Blasphemous
hmm?
words.
Well, this is
That's all.
Well, yeah, I just think that, that the county went up and surveyed the properties and found the ones that needed the easements,
Correct.
and that's what these are supposed to represent, I think. Isn't that right?
the remainder of it's on county property.
Correct.
The property owner I talked to said that the maps that he saw wasn't even close to what his properties and all that, so I don't know how good the surveyor of the maps was.
Well, they supposedly, I mean, I don't know, I just told the county judge came over and talked to me. They said they wouldn't, yeah, they knew that the PVA maps were not accurate, so they supposedly canvassed for all the property owners, is what I was told.
And we're actually going to have a town meeting up there at 6 o'clock. Yeah.
We don't have a representative there, though, do we?
Not yet.
Probably won't have one there.
But this project was just mainly to drain the old landfill up there.
That's the excuse for it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's why
at
the
first,
money's
there's
allowed.
not going to be a lot of people tapped on.
It will go right by a lot of homes that will be a simple matter of running the line and tap it on.
That's what we need to grab a hold of.
But the later on, we're going to be having to look for projects to get out to those a little bit further away.
This is just the main trunk line.
Yeah.
The laterals will be later.
We'll get some out of it, but don't plan on for a lot for a while.
It's going to be tough for a while.
Well, I mean, if we pick up 40 customers, it's 40 customers.
That's better than we did have.
And if we're going to make that many straight pipes and Finland septic tanks,
Okay.
Second. That's where we were.
All those
Aye.
in favor? Opposed? Next on the agenda was the water treatment plant generator service contract.
yeah, you've got the proposal in front of you. From Wayne. there's two levels of service, one that would be performed on each of those generators once a year. Well, each level will be performed once a year, although the second level also encompasses the first level. The total will be $4,328.03 for all four services.
That includes
say that again.
Intake.
You've got the generator at the intake structure, and you've got the one at the plant itself, which is a much larger one and more expensive of the two to maintain.
How are they going to get to the intake?
They can drive to it.
Yeah, you can buy that.
That road still does this?
Yes.
Okay,
But they're prepared to go to these kind of places.
good deal. Make a motion that we
Well, it is.
approve this contract with Wayne for servicing our generators at the water plant.
What was the cost?
Total annual cost is $4,328.03. Just the sum of those four line items on that proposal.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next on the agenda is the enterprise vehicle lease.
Yeah. What I'm asking, there's nothing, no answer in there for you. Just asking permission to proceed as originally planned with leasing 6 more vehicles in the next fiscal year. There is a time lag, and what I'd like to do is try to get 3 early in the fiscal year, which will be 16 models, and then mid-fiscal year pick up 3 17 models.
Not a problem.
But none of these will come to us until after the new fiscal year starts.
Correct. But we need to get the first round.
Right, to get them in. You already got ideas of what vehicles we're going to get rid of?
Yeah, we've got a list. So I'll be glad to share it with you. I don't have it with me.
That's, as long as you got a game plan.
Subject to change, of course.
Now, we're doing monthly payments to Enterprise for the
Yes.
current vehicles we've received.
Yes.
And have they started looking into the preventive maintenance that they're required to do on those yet?
Yeah,
Or
that's part of the deal.
okay, have they already? Has any of them come due yet? Or
We've had a little bit done on the first ones we got.
general
Most of them aren't due yet.
Okay.
One will be due within the next couple of weeks for its first oil change, just on time.
Okay. Any motions?
We need a motion for that, do we?
That's more like information, isn't it?
I mean, we do, if you want a motion, we'll do one, but I think that's,
If you're all comfortable with it, I'm
I
fine.
think,
I'm very comfortable
I
with
think
it.
when we approved the
Lease itself.
lease itself, that probably gave you authority to continue for the, what's it, in the 60-month lease?
Yes.
I think you've already got the authority.
But we've done a few little tweaks as we've gone, just exactly how they're equipped on some minor stuff. It worked out pretty well.
Hopefully the next batch can drive out of here to replace or the old ones, I should say.
Next on the agenda is for the Honey Branch drainage issue.
We're just trying to address the issue with the construction of the Honey Branch plant on O2. Substantially changed the drainage, and we've diverted quite a bit of flow onto our neighbor, and that's never been addressed. He and I walked the property. It was very, very swampy, and you can clearly see where it comes from our land. I've got pictures if you'd like to see. I asked, we kind of came to an agreement on what needed to be done. It has to happen on his property to get the drainage away. I asked him to obtain an estimate. He's done that, and I'm asking for approval for that.
Did you just ask him for one estimate, or did you get
One's all he
multiples?
came up with. For the scope of the work, that appears very reasonable.
Was this something just not thought of much when they did the work back in '02, is where the water's going, or?
I'm not sure they expected, it runs out of the side of our embankment. I'm not sure they expected that, if maybe we covered up some sort of underground spring or what. But you stand there and watch it come out of the ground. But he's apparently tried first from day one to get some assistance with this, and they've been ignored.
Ever since '02, he's been trying to get assistance on this.
Pretty soon thereafter, I would say.
He's come to you all in the past then on this before, you know of? Or?
May have come to management this first time I remember it coming to the commission level.
Well, went to management, did not get to the commission.
You mean 14 years has been doing this?
Been very patient, hasn't he?
Very.
Yeah, you could hold it for another year or so. No. We need to do this, right?
We do.
I'd move we accept this bid and pay the $3,700 estimated cost to take care of the drainage on this gentleman's property.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Show me abstaining, we represent Western Construction.
All those opposed? Next issue up is summer workers.
Yeah, I'm asking for permission to employ up to 5 summer workers, 2 each on water and wastewater side. And if we can come up with the right individual, I'd like to put a part-timer in customer service downstairs while we're shortening.
Was the 4 workers originally in the budget for, so we did put funds in there.
Motion to approve the employment of 5 summer workers.
Do you
Second.
have the wage? Do we know what you're paying?
That's up for discussion
Well, can we include the wage?
in the same
Let's
motion.
go ahead and, yeah.
Well, would you have a different wage for your office person than you would for your people out in the field, or?
Not necessarily.
And we do have that $10 minimum.
Well, that's for our full-time
That's for
employees.
full-time.
Last year we were at $8.
Do we want to look at giving that part-time person the same $10, or do we want to go back to above minimum wage, or?
Who are these part-time? Are they students and things, or what?
Primarily we use students. There'll be maybe some special cases. We want to give somebody a shot and see how they do.
What are they, like college students, high school graduates or something?
We actually I received an application today from a high school student who will be 18 prior to the season.
It would have to be 18, right?
I would think so. We'll ask him the question, although it will be before.
So what's minimum wage?
Still 7 1/4?
7.25 to 35.
Hell, let's give them, I mean, you know, some of these kids that need to go to school, why don't we give them some more money than 8?
We'll
Are
shoot
they
for
going to be
9.
on 40-hour weeks?
Yes.
Well, then 10.
I don't want to pay the same thing we're paying some of our
Yeah,
regular
that
people.
bothers
I
me a
don't
little
think
bit.
that's fair.
About 9.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I'll tweak my motions that we grant Bob permission to hire 5 summer workers at the rate of $9 per hour.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next on the agenda is an executive session. Do we have needs to go to executive
We'd like
session?
to have hopefully a quick executive session for personnel.
I guess you also need to add litigation, because I got a fax in concerning potential threatened litigation from a lawyer out of Preston.
Okay. And litigation.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all for coming. Session.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? During executive session, was no personnel actions taken. The other one dealing with litigation, there was a notification of anticipated litigation, and we decided to forward it on to our carrier. And if there's any other business,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Good, they put that notice.
Okay, I'll tell David.